I'm Gareth from Park Cameras, and today we're going to be looking at the Canon M50, a mirrorless camera that's great for stills, video, and it's a great price as well. So I've been trying this camera out for a while, and it's a really great all-rounder. It's packed full of features, great for photography and for video. So in terms of specs, it's got a 24.1 megapixel APS-C sensor, and that means you're able to get really nice, detailed images. And that APS-C sensor means that compared to a full-frame sensor, it's cropped by 1.6, which is actually really handy if you're looking to get more range out of your lenses. So for example, a 50mm lens becomes an 80mm lens, which is actually really nice. Like I say, if you want that extra range, it's a handy thing to have. Combined with that, it's got the brand new Digit 8 processor, which is the brand new processor from Canon, and basically means better image quality and faster shooting. It may not sound that exciting, but the processor is actually the brain of the camera. So it allows for it to get better image quality off this sensor and for it to shoot faster as well, which means you can get up to 10 frames per second when in continuous shooting mode. And that's really, really good, because to get double digits in continuous shooting at this price is seriously impressive, and it's a great tool to have. It's got up to 143 autofocus points depending on which lens you're using, and it uses the dual pixel CMOS autofocus system, which we've seen in some of the other cameras. It's basically really fast, really accurate, everything you'd expect from Canon. It means you've got things like face detection, tracking, eye autofocus, really, really nice autofocus system in the camera. And the stills on this camera look really nice. They're nice and detailed, nice and crisp. It performs really well in low light. The ISO performance is really decent. There's also a silent mode, so you can shoot in complete silence, which is great if you're looking to be a bit more discreet. In terms of lenses, the camera is an EF-M mount, and there's some really great lenses available for that. But if you've got some of the EF lenses, you can get an adapter from Canon so that you can still mount those on, but it's definitely worth taking a look at some of the EF-M lenses because they're really nice and they're really small. I mean, this one is an 18-150 and it's really small. It's impressive, and they go really well with the size of the camera, so it's definitely worth having a look at those. The new processor also helps with the 5-axis in-body image stabilization, which is great. It really helps with photos and video, but especially video, especially if you want to shoot handheld. It actually makes shooting handheld actually doable, which is great. In terms of video, this camera is surprisingly impressive. It'll shoot full HD 1080p video at up to 60 frames a second, which means you can get really nice, high quality slow motion to play around with in post. It can also shoot 4K, which is a really handy thing to have available to you. It's just worth noting that it does crop by 1.7. But as long as you're aware of that, it's a really great tool to have. It also has a built-in time-lapse feature where you can get up to a 4K time-lapse built into the camera. So handy and so awesome as well that it's actually built in. It's so rich, this camera, packed full of stuff you can use. But yeah, that's another just really great thing to have available to use. So this camera is definitely aimed at people who are looking to get into photography. They want to start taking it seriously. Maybe they're looking to move out from shooting on their phone, and it gives you the opportunity to get. So this camera is definitely aimed at people who want to get into photography. They want to start taking it seriously, and it gives you the opportunity to get better image quality, better performance in low light, you get better dynamic range, you get better depth of field as well. It's a really, really nice camera to get into photography. In fact, in that vein, it's even got a mode on here to guide you through taking a photo. So there's kind of like a beginner's guide, guides you through the settings and explains what they mean, which is really nice if you're just getting into this and you wanted something that's going to take you through it. When it comes to build quality, it's actually really nice. It's nice and small, nice and lightweight. It's still got the grip on it, which is actually a really nice grip as well, which you don't always get on a smaller camera like this. It feels nice in the hands, but it's definitely easy to just pick up and go. It's got this screen on the back, which flips out and turns as well, which is always really handy. It means if you're shooting up high, you can swivel it, still see. Shooting down low, you can swivel it, still see. I always think that's such a good feature, especially if you're getting into photography as well, because it just makes it easy to compose your shots if you're shooting a slightly awkward angle. It also means you can vlog on the camera or take selfies because the screen turns all the way around like that. which is really, really nice. It has a mic jack built into the side, which means you can use an external microphone, you can mount it at the top or have it loose. And that's really, really great because it means that it's taking video seriously in this camera, and you can do the same. You can take video a bit more seriously using this camera. It's got Wi-Fi, it's got Bluetooth, it's got NFC. It's a really capable little camera. Overall, the Canon M50 is just super impressive. It's packed full of features. It's amazing actually how much they've put into the camera, and then at this price, what you're going to be able to get from it. It's so easy to recommend, especially if you're looking to get into photography, because it's got things like the guide mode, which are going to help you through things. But even so, it's just full of things. So if you want like a decent camera, if you're looking to get into this and start taking it seriously, then you really can't go wrong with something like this. It's a really nice bit of kit to use, and it just feels like Canon have just packed in everything they can to make it the best they can. Now, if you have any questions about the camera, pop them down in the comments below and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. If you liked the video, make sure to hit the like button, make sure to subscribe for more content, and as every time, I'm joking, as always, thanks for watching.